Man, this thing's getting old. So, hey everybody, want to thank you for joining me. I'm just sitting here doing a little bit of work. My Apple Macintosh SE, my Excel is getting a little bit slow when I try to run Excel on this and Word. And yes, Excel did work on a Mac SE back in the day. This guy was introduced in 1987. And why am I talking about a 34-year-old computer? It's 2023. Why in the world am I talking about a 34-year-old computer? Because whether it's 34 years old, 5 years old, 20 years old, there is data on there that we need to make sure that we protect. So this computer was originally in somebody's office. They used it for their business. They would use it. They would use Excel. They would use Word. They would have employee documents on it. They didn't have it connected to the internet, connecting to an electronic medical record. They didn't have stuff like that. They probably weren't doing their taxes on it, but I guarantee you they had employee records, which would have social security numbers, birth dates, things like that we want to be careful of. We want to make sure that we protect that, even if it is 34 years old, because you can create a new identity. Say you had a 20-year-old employee, you had all their birth dates and stuff back in 1987. That 20-year-old employee is now 57 years old. I can tell you that because in 1987 I was 21 years old. Anyways, so what we want to do is we want to make sure that there is no data on there, and just going in and deleting it's not good enough. Unfortunately, you need to destroy the hard drive or find software, and you can Google software of how to wipe a hard drive. But the best way is to pull that hard drive, take it to a recycler that can do data destruction. They have big giant, that looks like a giant paper shredder that they drop your hard drive in for $5 or $10. That's the way to make sure that when you go to sell this computer at a garage sale, or you go to recycle it, to make sure that data is gone. So while we talk about big cybersecurity stuff, we talk about ransomware, we talk about phishing attacks, we talk about email compromises, don't forget the basics of that computer you find in the basement. And if it wasn't in a work environment, maybe it's your 10-year-old computer you've got in the basement that you're just going to take to the pawn shop. That probably does have your tax returns on it. That probably does have private information you don't want out there in the wild. So make sure when you get rid of a computer, you yank that hard drive, you have it destroyed one way or another. And make sure, I like hard drive recyclers or hard drive crushers. You can also destroy it with a hammer, a drill, something like that. You can run a drill bit through it. Make sure you protect that data. Do the basics of cybersecurity. So I'm going to go back and play some games here. I think I have some fun games. I'm going to go play a puzzle here, and hope you have enjoyed this. And if you have a 1980s computer that you want to unload, that is, give me a call here, Colorado Computer Support. If you need to know how to protect your data, give us a call at Colorado Computer Support. We help businesses do this stuff all day long. Our phone number is 719-439-0599. You can find us on the web at www.coloradosupport.com. Hopefully you found this a little bit entertaining, and have a great week ahead of you.